then we'll take questions.
Okay. Just, proud of the way our team came out. Syracuse has been really hot. They're playing well. I think they're, a legitimate NCAA team, and just proud of the way our kids, especially, there were certain things that we knew we had to do well against them. One of them was try to keep them off the boards and do a good job there. And I thought for the most part, we got that done. Outscored them on second chance points. Gave up some points in the first half on fast break, but we did a much better job in the second half of that. And then offensively, we played much better. We had too many turnovers. As one of the coaches said, if we take care of the ball a little bit better, we might score 100. So again, good all around team effort. Thought everyone, Fair's such a great player. They got so many players that can go off on you. And I thought these guards did a great job of defending those players. And again, it's good to get that first win and move on.
All right, we'll open up for questions. We'll give priority to the folks in the room. If you're on Zoom and you have a question, use the raise your hand function. We'll get to you if we have time. First question on the front row here, Mitchell.
Yeah, Coach Mitchell Northam, News and Observer. Your two kind of true post players today, Camille and River, combined for 30 points. Was that something you saw on film that you might be able to attack inside?
Well, we just, we feel like we need to do that. Those two are very efficient inside. And when we get on the ball, they score. Camille had a really good game against Pitt the other day, and we need to do that. That's what we've done in the past, is work inside out, get them some touches, and then it's easier for our guards to get looks too when we get a post touch and are able to kick it out. So, both of them I thought played really well, and like I said, I thought on the boards they did a nice job, and just again, we had some balance today, and that's what you want to see.
Here in the second row.
Hey guys, Tyler Schiff with the Daily Orange. This question is for the student athletes. Like Coach talked about, Deasia Fair coming into this game, one of the best players in the ACC. How did you guys stop her, and how did you guys grade your own performance in holding her to only 11 points?
Well, I definitely have to say, Madison, locked her down. We know she's a great player, a great scorer, but we just had to help on her. Actually, when she drove in the lane, we had to clog the lane up and make it hard for her. But, Madison was on her most of the game, and she locked her down.
I think I would rate my defense, a solid 9 out of 10. I feel like I could have done better on a couple of possessions, but not just me, but Sanaya Rivers, she did a great job as well. We just all had to be in the gaps and help each other out as a team, and that's what we did the whole game.
Here in the front row, Mitch.
Yeah, Coach. Isaiah James kind of stuffed the stat sheet a little bit today, and especially in that third quarter where y'all had that big run. She got the start today. How kind of important has her sort of progression been this season to y'all's success?
Yeah, I'm proud of Isaiah today because she started out rough. I know first half she had 0 assists and 3 turnovers, and was just struggling. And told her you can either get down and have a bad day, or pick yourself back up and let's go out here and rewrite another chapter. And I thought second half, she did a great job, most part, making good decisions, distributing the ball. At the end of the day, she had 5 assists and 4 turnovers, hit some big shots for us. She's super talented and just has so much potential. Sometimes gets a little excited and needs to slow down a little bit on offense, but definitely she was a big difference for us in the second half. And, we had 5 people in double figures, had another one with 8, another one with 7. That's exciting to see. That's what we want.
Okay, here in the fourth row.
Yeah, question for both players. Obviously, the games, it's been up and down this season, but if you look at your side of the bracket, Syracuse now, Notre Dame, you guys have been competitive or beat the teams on that side of the bracket. What is your confidence level going through this tournament?
I would say we're still just taking one game at a time, and that's all that matters during this time. Yes, we beat them before, but we're taking one game at a time, and we're going to work on the next game and work on the next scout and get it done.
Madison.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
sorry.
Next game, Notre Dame. Like Kia said, we played them last time and we beat them at home. you know, it's hard to beat a team a second time, and they're a great team. So we have to come out ready to go. We can't come out slow this game. We got to be ready to go the whole game and give it 110%. As long as we do that, I think we'll be fine.
And they're regular season champs. So got a challenge.
All right, we got a couple questions on Zoom. We'll go first to JB Ricks. JB, unmute your mic and ask your question.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Congratulations on the win. This question is for head coach Wes Moore. And I know how disappointed you were about the turnovers that took place today, but outside of that deficiency, it looked like you guys played one of your best all-around games this season. How important was it for your team to come out here and display a heart of a champion type of mentality, especially with you guys coming in as the 3-time reigning champ?
Who's it for?
JB.
Wes Moore.
Me?
That's-
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, we should be confident coming in here. We have had a roller coaster of a season. Okay. I mean, we've had some great wins. We played a really challenging non-conference schedule and did really well in that. But we've had some disappointing losses. And so we always, every year, we come here, it's a new season. We wipe the board. We come here, everybody's equal. Let's go get it. And, after this weekend, we'll wipe it clean again and we'll get ready for the NCAAs. So, but you're right. I mean, it was a really good win. We scored 54 points in the paint today, which again, a lot of that was off penetration or just our post players did a good job of sharing the ball. You're right. We did a lot of things well, and hopefully we can build on that and keep the momentum. We've got some veteran players, and this is the time of year you live for. I call it March gladness. This is the time of year you work for all year. And so we're excited about it, and we're excited about being in Greensboro. We've had, like you mentioned, 3 years in a row winning this thing. So I know these players are used to winning, and they don't want to go home.
All right, you have one more on Zoom. Avery Wiggins, go ahead, unmute.
Yeah, Coach, it's Avery Wiggins. I just would like to ask you about River Baldwin, and just she was an integral part of the game and just how were you guys able to make sure that she was in the right position to?
Yeah, I mean, I thought River played really well. 7 for 7 from the field, so very efficient there. What I really loved is I thought in the second half, we're trying to hold on to a lead and maybe build on the lead. It seemed like she got about every defensive rebound there for a while. So that was comforting to see, knowing that if they missed, River was going to come up with it or somebody else was going to come up with it. But yeah, I thought she had an outstanding game. And, we're hoping to be here for a while. So you got to kind of rotate them in and out and keep them fresh. But she definitely played a great game.
Any other questions in the room? All right, thank you very much. Just a reminder, NC State's locker room will also be open for